tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.
If you think that I stink, what's up? She got that bug. She got it covered though. What's up with y'all, man? This is Best Way to Smoke, Unfiltered, man. Make sure you stay elevated with Big J.
What's poppin', y'all? It's C.Pop, Team Forehead in this bitch.
Man.
How's everyone's Monday going? You know, some technical difficulties. Thank you for staying with us. You know?
Man, yes, we definitely appreciate y'all tapping in. We're an hour behind, but we're here. You know what I'm saying?
We're here. We're here. And how was your Monday, Big J?
My Monday has been productive. It's been good. It's trending in the right direction for the week. How about yours?
Can't complain. Trying out a new camera, you know.
That's
got
right.
some things elevated, you know, a little bit around this past weekend. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm ready for this live.
Yeah, man, for real. I know I can see the stuff in the background. I wish I could see it, but I can see the stuff in the background though. You know what I'm saying? And
listen, I'm somebody who don't even know I can't use a remote. Okay.
Right.
So bear with me while I figure out this camera.
So and then look, I'm gonna give y'all right, yeah, while she figured that out. But I'm gonna just give y'all the comparison. Like this is, you know, I'm using the Android and she's using the iPhone, Apple. You know what I'm saying? So
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
You know what I mean? You see the difference. You know what I'm saying? The balance. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a whole lot of forehead this whole live. This whole live. Let's straight forehead.
Oh man, no. But on a serious note, man, I wanted to highlight something in the realm of mental health, though. You know, it's a lot of like youngsters that be, you know, like taking their life and you know, and experiencing different things and probably feel like they on their own about it though. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to say, you know, your mental health is very important, you know, and if you got outlets and, you know, people you can talk to, and even if you're a person that has a family member that might get quiet, that you deal with all the time, a friend or something that you deal with all the time, and that might get quiet, you know, just reach out to that person. No, don't just, you know, just think that's the norm. You know, reach out and see if, you know, if they cool. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people be going through, you know, through things and stuff like that, though, man. So, some people might know. Rest in peace to Rondell Moore. He was a young dude, 25-year-old. He played for the Minnesota Vikings, and you know, they found him in New Albany, you know, in a garage, dead from a gunshot wound to the head, though. You know, we're not gonna speculate. It's just to kind of bring awareness, you know what I'm saying? But they said it's still under investigation, but it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head, though. So I just want to say, man, shout out to him and his family, you know, rest in peace. And, you know, we all need to pay attention and be aware of our own mental health. And, man, if you need to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody. You know, don't be ashamed if something going on, especially like to the fellas, you know what I mean? Especially, you know, a lot of us, you know, we grow up like keeping shit to ourselves and just keeping it moving and shit like that, though. But, man, if you need to talk to somebody, go talk to somebody, man. Get it off your chest. You know, you never know, man. Somebody might be dealing with some of the same thing you dealing with, and, you know, and can kind of relate and give you some positive feedback, man. But, you know, rest in peace to the young man.
Right. Rest in peace to him. There ain't nothing like getting stuff off your chest to like somebody who don't know you from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? And I know some in football, there are some teams that are looking to try to, you know, bring more mental health awareness to the players in the league, which is pretty dope. I know the Steelers is a big one. And I feel like it's necessary, it's needed. For one, like get a lot of these players out the mud. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of them, like sometimes they come into like this money that they don't even know what to deal with, and more money, more problems. Like, let's keep it real. It does come. It does happen like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as you maybe feel like you're stepping into like a different era in your life that is supposed to be great, you know, it's okay to be like, all right, I got a lot of problems going on here. Like you're gonna have both. You know what I'm saying? So like, rest in peace to him. You know, that's unfortunate. I do got a question for you though, Big J. You know, being the male on this panel here. What's it called? What is like, what's one thing you want like men listening right now to like remember when it comes to like a topic like this?
I just would want them to remember, like, don't hesitate to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate to reach out, and never be ashamed to have feelings. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, never be ashamed to have feelings. You know, stand on your feelings and get through them and work through them. Because shit, we human, just like everybody else human. So you know, you got to work through them feelings and get through them. So I would just say, you know, don't be afraid to express yourself. You know,
that's right. That's right. And is the whole you gotta be strong thing as a man, like what would you tell those who are listening, like when it comes to that, saying like you gotta be strong?
I would say
like it's like it's okay to be strong, but you saying
right, yeah, like to that point. Yeah, we gotta be strong out here though, because we got a lot of things to take care of and handle. But just have an understanding of who you are and figure out a way to kind of channel and deal with them emotions and shit though. Like I said, talk to somebody, because it ain't always about like being quiet and keeping things to yourself. You know, find something constructive that you can do. You know, to kind of work through them emotions or whatever though. But just get them out the best way that you can. Don't hold on to them, because that should break you.
that's a fact.
You know,
That's a fact. Rest in peace to him.
Yep. Rest in peace to him. Yeah, it's and then, you know, like when the mental health, you know, months come around where it's just, you know, celebrated a little bit more, or talked about, not necessarily celebrated, but talked about a little bit more. I think we should make every day, every month should be mental health awareness month. You know, shit, year round.
Facts.
On the real.
Facts.
But look though, we gonna slide on to this topic right here though. You know, we gonna keep it a stack though. We want everybody to keep it a stack about it though. And if we got anybody that's in here that don't you know use cannabis, tap in though. So if you on the first date, with the, you know, with the opposite sex, and that person, one person smokes weed and the other person don't smoke weed, is that a red flag for both parties to just walk away if you're just dating? What you think, Pop? Now, me and you coming from the realm of stoners, you know what I'm saying? Well, we indulge, you know what I mean? So we can only speak on that perspective though. So now for you, so just say you pulled up, you went on a date with a fella, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out on a date, you know what I mean? And you know, y'all just got through eating some shit. You got the urge. He don't smoke though, you know he don't smoke or whatever, and you pull out a pre-roll, you know what I'm saying, and spark it up, and now he kind of side-eyeing you and looking at you crazy, but he not saying nothing yet though. How would you handle that kind of situation?
I don't think I would. Well, I know your point. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't think I would pull it out like that. Like I would ask first. Like, do you smoke? Like, want to go outside? You know,
right.
That's how I probably would do it. And then, If they didn't, I might just save that for my own time. And that's the thing, like when it comes to the blazing, that's usually something that's for my own time anyway. That's not like if I'm with family and like close friends and stuff, like yeah, I'll like smoke socially, you know what I'm saying? But usually it's my own time. You know what I'm saying? That's my wine time. That's my wind down time. Like that's part of my like little you done with the day routine, you know, type deal. So a little bit different for me, you know, but if I did get like that side eye or that you know, like, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like like I'm the wrong person to ask. Yo, I'm telling you, might not give a fuck. I'll be like I don't know. I'll just be like, you don't like? Want me to step over there? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? But however, though, I was like it took me like I was like the last of like anyone I know to even like start smoking. You know, I did it for like medical like reasons in the first place. Right. So literally, I want to say like damn near everyone I dated smoked as me when I wasn't a smoker.
So how long?
Just like, whatever.
Let the people know how long you've been in the game.
How long have I been in the game?
Yeah, how long you been blowing?
I want to say I was. Damn, I don't even know. I had to be like what, 23, something like that. Like early 20s, if that's considered early 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like, and then even then it wasn't consistent like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really that like consistent, like here and there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was I've never been like, I never was like a heavy, like, oh, every day.
Right.
I want to say until like the last, what, 3 years, something like that, you know?
Right.
But
now, look, now me personally, right? Just say I'm on a date. If I'm on a date, and just say we sitting outside though, we might be sitting outside eating. And if I wanna, you know, spark up my joint, I'm gonna spark up my joint respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be like, even if she like, even especially if she don't smoke, like we gonna already have an understanding that I smoke before we even go on this date. So you know what I mean? If you gonna look crazy,
right.
You know what I mean? Because I'm blazing, it's not gonna bother me though. You're not the one for me.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna probably be ready to cut the date short.
Say it. No, speak up. Speak up.
You think there's a stereotype between men and women? Is it more acceptable for men to pull that cars as women?
Do you think there's a stereotype between men and women? Like, is it like more acceptable for a man to pull that card?
And be like, I'm gonna just
Guachi just entered the chat.
That's right, Guachi. I would say I would say yeah, it's a to a certain extent though. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a little more acceptable on both sides in this year that we living in now though, but there's still a stereotype though for sure. For sure. I'm finna
I would say for sure because I've caught eyes before. You know what I'm saying? Like to see like someone's face shift after you pull out that joint. Then they be like, I'm like, you want some?
real quick.
For real. Especially if they look at you like just this dainty little princess, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you got a 2-gram fucking blunt coming out the clutch. They looking a little like, this is not what I expected. Like, let me stop. But
Man,
I can see that happening. It for me, it never bothered me. Like, I think that was just because I was always around. I was always around it. Like even when I didn't, when I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Like I still was always in rooms with everyone around it. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I was always like, it was funny because I was the token before I even like crossed over. I was always the token one who was just not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? But then like and then another reason why I really don't give a fuck is because if you're a drinker like that, I'm really not gonna give a fuck about your opinion.
Yep.
I'm not gonna care about your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I just won't, because it literally alters how you move, how you think, how you move, how all that. So a lot of times when someone starts to get a little buzzed, that character that you were infatuated with goes away. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just chilling over here. You know, it's a certain, some people can handle it differently, but it's a certain level of sloppiness where I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. You know, like
and then flower is on a whole nother level. Like it's a difference. And I was gonna say the same thing before you said it too, though. It's like if you're critiquing me for smoking cannabis, but you done had about 4 drinks and now you slurring, man, you better sit your ass down and be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
One of us is gonna get us home.
Right. And I'm look, all I need is the music, and I'm gonna be focused like a motherfucker driving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We get to the house.
Right, we're getting home. Right, in one piece.
Yeah, we
like that. Yeah, that's my thing. Same. That's okay. Like you don't care for it, cool. I don't care for the heavy drinking like that. And I mean, you could have a drink, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a drinker, we might not work out. We probably won't work out. If you're a drinker, we're not going to work out. We're not going to work out. Like you can have a drink, but like, you know what I'm saying? If you got to have a drink every weekend, if you got to have a drink every night, we won't work out anyway. So I'd rather know, like, okay, you're not feeling this? Cool.
Right, because in the same token, like me, I'm gonna have a joint every night. Like, you know, once my day is done, 7 days a week, I'm gonna have a joint every night. Sometimes 2. You know what I'm saying?
Depending on the night, right? I might just wake up real quick. Let it be a lazy morning.
Man. Now I'll be up and at it in the morning, gone and shit though. But yeah, I'm gonna smoke about 2. If I get done with what I'm doing about 7. Yeah, I'm rolling up. So I got one about right after I roll up, I'm blowing on that one. And right before I lay down, I'm blowing on that one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out of here though. But I think too though, when it comes to dating, like I've even been in situations with dating to where you know, a female didn't smoke, but she didn't mind me smoking though. She would even sit around me chopping it up and you know, and chilling and all that while I'm you know, doing my thing or whatever. So I think to each his own. It just depends on the person and the individual, but it definitely can be a deal breaker and you know, mess some stuff up when you first start dating.
I guess it depends on the person. Like one of my good friends, her sister-in-law don't smoke, but her husband does. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? I know a couple where the husband smokes, but the wife doesn't. But the wife could tell you exactly how her man wants to smoke. She'll be like, he ain't smoking that. Like straight up. She'll be like, he ain't smoking that. He likes to roll like this, but she don't smoke. Right. You think it's cute until she's telling you about your shit. And I'm like, girl, this ain't for him. Roll your own man's shit. Don't worry about my joints then. My little papers. But I know people like that.
And she probably roll up for him, man.
She could, yeah. She definitely could. I'd rather her do it.
Man, a nigga don't want to hear no kind of nagging while I'm smoking on my thing. Oh, you shouldn't be smoking that here. I'm not trying to hear none of that though. Look,
none of that.
And that's why it's important too though, when you go on the first date or not even a second date, a third date, go in separate cars. You know what I'm saying? Drive your own car though. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about none of that. If it's not working out, you can respectfully get the fuck
Oh, for
home.
sure. First date for sure. That should be, yeah, that's a no-brainer for many reasons. But
Yeah, even
I
the
guess
second
for
one.
like yourself,
Yeah, you know, it might be something you missed in that first date that the second date just opened everything up to you. Like, oh yeah, I'm out of here.
You said even the second one. That's what you said.
Yeah, even the
Even the
second
second
one.
date.
Yep, the second date. Third date, I might come swoop you up. You know what I'm saying? Because we done been talking. We, you know what I'm saying? We done went on this on a woo wop. You know what I'm saying? I might blaze something in the car while we ride. No, no, I don't do that
Test
no
the
more.
temperature.
Yeah. Let's just run, just light that motherfucker up real quick and I just want to hit it. If you start looking sideways, I'm gonna drop you back off. You know what I'm saying?
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, that's and we call that the smoke gap. That's the smoke gap when it comes to dating. One person smoke and the other person don't. It's a gap in between that though. But look though, some shit came out with Uber, right? And I didn't even know, like I did a little bit of research on it though. It's not a lot of news about it, but it's actually something that's for sure happening. That they actually put it out last year saying that they was gonna have the helicopter ride. So you don't have look with Uber, you could book a helicopter ride, you could book a boat ride, and they got the
boat
car
too.
Yeah, they got the boat too.
I didn't know about Uber boats.
Yep.
Let me find out Uber boats.
Yeah, they got the boats.
I'm gonna be hella ignorant on Uber boats. Let me fucking find out.
So
I didn't know about Uber boats.
Yeah. So when it comes to
where are these boats going? My bad. Go ahead. I'll leave you alone. I'll look at on the app when we're done. I remember what you bringing up about the helicopters, but boats?
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Look, she over there like boats.
Okay.
She like nigga boats. So
don't put me on the Uber boats. I'm sorry. I came in here prepared for helicopters, not boats. Man, Uber boats.
That's funny. That's funny as a motherfucker though. Look, so Uber is partnering with a company called Joby Aviation. And Joby Aviation just acquired Blade Air Mobility. It's a passenger business. You know, the plan is to integrate helicopters and seaplane bookings, which is the boats, directly into the Uber app. So they want this year, you don't have to use a separate app. You'll be able to do everything from the Uber app. You know what I'm saying? So
I can pull up my app right now.
Right. That I think that's a fucking great idea. So just imagine, like, this is what they said, like, okay, your routine between a motherfucker routine in New York City between Manhattan and JFK, Newark. It would take an hour in a car. On a helicopter is 5 minutes.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying?
That's so. They said from JFK to Newark.
What? 5 minutes?
Yep. From Manhattan
so,
and
I want to be that ignorant. I want to be that ignorant where I take a helicopter from over a bridge. Fuck it.
5 minutes.
Fuck it.
Man. So right now,
why not? I guess.
So no, what you was gonna say, Pop? You guess what?
I don't know what I was gonna say. I was hyped about it. That's a call for Uber. Good call for Uber.
So right now,
Uber boats as soon as they launch.
So right now they working it and it's gonna, like, New York City is gonna be one of the first places. Southern Europe, and it's going to be in Los Angeles and the UK. And that's but it don't have it's just saying Los Angeles and the UK gonna be coming. I don't know if that's gonna happen in 2026, but it's coming up. Yeah, and the pricing. This is the pricing though for the Blade flights. They often start around $195 per seat for airport transfer. So it's gonna be in that range. You already know it's gonna be over $100 though for the helicopter ride.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, easy car.
For real. You know how much it is to book a helicopter? Oh no, it's a helicopter. I'm thinking of jets. Helicopter. Is it a jet or is it all above?
No, it's a helicopter. She said, "Is it all above?" No, it's a helicopter.
Leave us people on the ground alone, okay? We're learning what's about to be going on. I'm gonna be tapped in the app though, okay?
Wow.
Right. So here's
I know we came in prepared. Uber boats. Right.
So look, here's the bigger picture though, because you know with the electric cars and electric planes and shit though. So the helicopters are going to be gas powered, but they're going to be able to use something called EV tool, which allows them to land. They'll land and take off using electricity, like no engine power. They'll use engine power in the sky, but it's going to be electricity for the takeoff and the landing. You know what I'm saying? Because what I think
the first batch out the way. They can get the first batch of humming helicopters out the way.
Hey, look, I see how your eyes look. I see how your eyes look. You was like, shit.
I'm not experimenting on nobody's helicopter. I'll be on Uber boats because a bitch can swim. She can swim. Okay. In a couple of years, I might, try my luck with the helicopters.
Ain't no question, no.
That's dope, though.
Yeah, that is dope.
Let me learn how to fly one.
Man.
I don't want to hear no one complain about the job market. I don't want to hear no complaints about the job market. Uber boats. Like Uber motherfucking planes.
Pop crazy. She said that she don't want to hear no. Man, she said she don't want to hear nobody talking about the job market. Uber boats, man.
I'm just saying, so many opportunities. Ooh.
Oh, look. So we finna get into this though. Let's go.
Ooh.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. Say it's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
Yeah,
what's up with y'all? This is 900 Radio. Dun, 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 dun. And look, somebody actually recommended a song for us. So I only heard a snippet of the song. So I don't know if it's gonna be one of them ones though. You know what I'm saying? But this I don't know if it's gonna be one of them ones though, but this is an artist named Pay Gotti out of the dub, out of Watts, the Imperial Courts to be exact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we go, and the name of the song is one of them ones. It's called Money and Murder. So we finna get into this song.
Okay.
Right here. Let's go.
Sounds promising.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. So can y'all hear me, dog? Yeah. Come on. Hey. Said ain't no Gotti versus nothing. I'm a different type of breed. I don't play all type of games or breathe the air you niggas breathe. Been abandoned and betrayed. Wanna lead and you can leave. Can't compare us, you ain't seen the shit I seen. Put switches on the back area, see me. Duck low and keep it with me. You can't force him if that spinning shit not in him. You ever tuck the Nino with a 50? Walk up and leave him shitty. Pop the bra, I tried to tear apart the city. Wish death upon my suckers, make it slow. Creep up and cut his throat. This that blood that you can't wash away with soap. Them money murder niggas ain't no joke. Got blick but he don't blow. Really belting shit, this shit ain't for no show. I know that Satan real cause I done met him. Aim high so you can stretch him. I'ma send him straight to James, I ever catch him. Was taught to always keep the people guessing. Approach him while he resting. Survival mode, I'm strictly stuck to stepping. I get motivation from the murder. I'm some shit that you ain't heard of. Feel your pain, little mama, I ain't here to hurt you. Been wishing for a body, Timmy Turner. I can't leave without the burner. Fuck my daddy, how you up and just desert us. 2024, I made a promise to my granny and my mama. I'ma be the one to figure out our problems. All I'm trying to do is make $1. Fuck that up and I'ma pop you. This shit crazy cause I come straight out the bottom. Used to run away from all my demons. Now they got me through the evening. Don't be mad, I be that nigga that get even. Turn me up a bit, I'm really speaking. This shit not what niggas thinking. Ringing bells up in the trenches, I'm the reason. Opposition plotting, bitches creeping. Stay on 10 so I be peeping. Nigga play, you gon' get milked into the cement. Catch a nigga lagging to repeat it. RPZ undefeated. Brother down for homicide, but he gon' beat it. Said ain't no Gotti versus nothing. I'm a different type of breed. I don't play all type of games or breathe the air you niggas breathe. Been abandoned and betrayed. Wanna lead and you can leave. Can't compare us, you ain't seen the shit I seen. Put switches on the back of every semi. Duck low and keep it with me. You can't force him if that spinning shit not in him. You ever tuck the Nina with a 50? Walk up and leave him shitty. Pop the bra, I tried to tear apart the city. Nigga.
Hey, look. Hold on. First, I want to say, whoever made that beat, the beat is hard though. That beat was hard though.
The beat is tough.
Yeah, the beat is tough.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
His lyrics is pretty hard. You could tell he a youngster though. You know what I'm saying? I like his deliverance. You know what I'm saying? I like the deliverance, the cadence, like all that stuff sounds good. You know what I'm saying? And the story, like some of the stuff he was talking about, but I'll give him a slap for that though. You know what I mean? I would like to hear more stuff. I'm gonna actually check him out though. I would like to hear more stuff to see, you know, what else he be on though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
agree.
slap for me though. You agree with that, Pop?
The beat was tough. That was the first thing I was like, okay, the beat was tough. I like his voice.
Yeah.
I like his voice. But I see music for the youngsters might not be for me.
Right.
But I agree with what you said. I do want to hear more though. I want to hear more to see, you know, what else he got.
Ain't no question. That's a fact though, man. So that was
shout out to the dub.
Yeah, shout out to the dub though, man. That was Pay Gotti. And the song was called Money and Murder. Keep working. That's, you know what I mean? Let's go.
Come on, let's go.
What's popping, y'all? Welcome to the Pop Off. Had to change up the lights a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, I see you.
I'm telling you, I told you I have nothing but upgrades around this motherfucker. Okay,
Man, ain't no question.
Okay,
but you wait till the pop off, huh, to come with the upgrades, huh? I'm just
no,
I'm just fucking with you.
I had a blue background. I had a blue background for you 900.
I'm fucking with you, Pop.
Okay, so welcome to the Pop Off. So there's been so much chatter online with this topic. It is driving me nuts. I had to ask it. I had to get some clarity. You know, no beef, no gender wars, but you know the Pop Off is going to be something spicy. You know what I'm saying? So I need some clarity, sir. Are men more turned off? Are they more turned off by a gold digger or an independent woman who doesn't need you? What's a bigger turn off?
Damn, that's a good question. The bigger turn off, a gold digger or a woman who don't?
Because I hear them complain about both. So which one is actually the problem? You know what I'm saying?
I would, me personally, I would take the one that don't need me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As long as she not acting out like that though, like you know what I'm saying, like on some shit, like just
Like, I don't need you, whoop de whoop. You ain't
yeah,
blah, blah,
like
blah.
right. If
Like
we
she's just independent and don't need you. It don't have to be a toxicity there. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be hyper independence. It doesn't have to be like
none of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like she just like that.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah, the gold digger, because it's like with the gold digger, just say if you up, you know what I mean? You up. She digging though, and sometimes depending on, what realm of what you're doing, it might go down a little bit though. So when that gold kind of go down at this little point, she not gonna stick with a nigga though. Or then if something, just say like, you might get sick, anything can happen, health issue, whatever. She gonna leave your ass high and dry, the gold digger. So you gotta just really have an understanding though. But I think it's cons with the gold digger though, for sure. You know what I mean? Unless she's one of them gold diggers that's gonna go get some money though. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, you don't think it would motivate you to stay up?
Man, fuck
is that a
all
thing?
that.
Does it motivate you to get more money?
I like that. I like how you asked that question though. But no.
I feel like some men are attracted to that. Like they say they don't want it, but they're almost like attracted to that. They're attracted about the flex, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to worry about like you move when I move type thing. I feel like some men are attracted to that.
Yeah. I've seen it a lot though. You know what I mean? But for me, with my motivation to keep getting it or to go get it is my kids and the fact that I want to retire straight. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all though. I don't need no woman to entice me to want to go get more though. It's already in me. You know what I'm saying? But now if she come along and she want to go get something together, see the woman that don't need me, she might want to go into business or do something with a nigga though. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole different mindset from somebody that know how to go get it, and then somebody that's just trying to come take it. You know what I'm saying? Even if she know how to get it though, but if she a gold digger, she just coming to try to take it though. You know what I'm saying?
So for gold diggers, right? Because I want to get both sides. Because we're not going to act like the independent woman isn't an argument. Because I feel like it's still a strong argument.
Hell yeah, it is.
You get that shit. I feel like if I don't see one, I see the other. Like, especially if you're ever bored and you're going through the comment section, if you're one of them, because I could be one of them.
Right.
I'll be like, what they talking about? Yeah, it's almost 50-50. Don't matter what you post. It's like either she a gold digger or she like all of a sudden because you have to pay the same rent we all gotta pay. Now you masculine. Like what?
Right.
Like
no, because would it be a lot of times like I've been watching a lot of Kevin Samuels videos lately and stuff like that. We're talking to these women, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga, he was raw, you know what I'm saying? He was raw with it, and he was direct though, right? And a lot of them women know, like, to keep it 100, like the way he would get at them, a lot of them women would conform to what he was saying in the realm of like, I never thought about it that way. I never looked at it that way. You know what I mean? Because it's levels to this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Of it's levels like a motherfucker to how how it's gonna go, and it's age ranges and shit though. That's the levels. So it's really like really like what it it's like what is we doing here? You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Samuel, a lot of these women have like this. No, he gotta have money. He gotta be physically fit. He gotta be smart. He gotta know how to read my mind. He gotta all these different characteristics that they looking for in a man, to where like what Kevin Samuel would say is like, you got to lower your standards a little bit though. And that don't mean like just disregarding things that are important though. But who cares if the nigga is 5'8"? You know what I'm saying? Like what does it matter that, you know, he wear he got
all the things he fits that you want, but he's 5'8".
Man, you know what I mean? But that's the only thing that's throwing you off. Or he got a beard or something, or he don't got no beard, or his mustache is patches or some shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like all these little different characteristics that'll throw you off from a relationship that might be actually good and beneficial for you. Or he didn't buy me flowers on the first date or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he didn't buy me flowers on the first date. He's not the one. And you wait 2 weeks and then tell a nigga, oh, you didn't buy me no flowers, man. So it's so many different stipulations. I think men are more easy though. All we want is a woman that got our back. You know what I'm saying? That supports us.
He said he thinks men are easy. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, we easier when it comes to you know, being in a relationship though. We're easier when it comes to being in a relationship because we don't require a lot of maintenance and shit though. Feed us, fuck us, and pat us on the back. You know what I'm saying? Pat us on the head, or you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. Talk to us, communicate with us and shit like that though. We good. You know, it's rare to find a woman that's just okay with that.
We're complex creatures. That's so for like the gold digging, for the gold diggers, is it the money or is it the entitlement? That's like the turn off. I'm gonna go a list of turn offs, but I want to know what's like, what is weighing heavier, you know, when it comes to the gold digger versus the independent woman.
What's weighing heavier? Look, somebody said the 6'2" guy laughing at the 5'8" guy. They said car, crib, job, 2 of the 3 for me. LOL. Paper chaser, cannabis. Shout out to you though for the comments. But go ahead, Pop.
So when it comes to the gold digger, like, is it the money or is it the entitlement? That's like the bigger like. What's the turn off?
It's the entitlement. I would say that's a good question though. I would say the entitlement though, like just thinking you're supposed to get it because you're pretty though. You know what I'm saying? Or because you know whatever your attribute is though, thinking because it's that you deserve, you know, this. Cause see, a man
it's unattractive because it feels it's more transactional feeling. But I feel like I'm telling you, I feel like today's day and age, I feel like men been looking for that shit. It's hard to say it, like I feel like they've been looking for that shit. They've been looking for a what do you call it? Not an ATM, a vending machine that they could just get what they want. Now they got it and people are complaining.
Right. I mean, I think just to keep it real though, a lot of men just anyway without the gold digger, you know, we have that. We can get it how we want though, because it's, you know, women outnumber men for the most part in a lot of areas and shit like that though. So a man have more women to choose from. You know what I'm saying? So if this one ain't gonna let you woo wop, that other one probably is though. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like you can get it's just like this too though. If you're not getting everything that you want out of one person, you can get I like the fact that she know how to make some good crab enchiladas. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she know how to do this. You know what I mean? You know,
and have them all on the same street. Like, here you go. Neighbors. I'm dead. Okay, so another question. If a man leads with his money, flashy lifestyle, paying for everything, the flex culture, like, can he really be mad at that's what is attracting her?
Not at all. Not at all. If you putting your shit out there like that on blast, then expect some people to ask for it though. Because if the gold digger not gonna be asking for it, your family members is though. You know what I'm saying? But
man, enemies is looking.
Yeah. So
that's never been attractive for me. Never been attracted to me. I've just always been taught, like, you don't want the next person to know how you're moving, what you got, like, none of that. So someone who's out there like that, I don't care even what they're out there with. Like, that's just like, that should be making me nervous. I'd be like, like, especially you flashing it like that. Now we got to walk to this car. Let it be down the street. Let you not valet that shit with all your money you got. No.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, that's a turn off for me. Let me see. Another question. Okay. Now let's dive into the independent woman, because that is definitely an argument.
For sure.
That's definitely an argument. So she pays her own bills, travels alone, has her own place, her own career. What is the problem? Like, if she doesn't need you financially, what is the discomfort?
The discomfort, most women, like I kind of said earlier, most women that are successful women, right? So most women that are successful women, they I'm gonna say, like, have a higher standard in their mind for a man that they should date. You know what I'm saying? So the realistic man, the everyday man, doesn't really fit that category for that woman. You know what I'm saying? In her mind, though. So I think that's the like the disconnect and the throw off right there, though, is that she needs to lower her standards. Her standards are way too high, and it's like some Disneyland shit, though, like some fairy tale shit, though, of where her mind is at based on where she at now. And I'm speaking this from experience, like, especially when a nigga was younger, like, coming up. You know what I mean? Like a woman will put a woman that's already set and got things going on, like, they'll put something else on you, like, to where it's like, I'm not going for this or this or that. Like, I had a woman say she don't want to cook. She want the man to cook all the time, right? And she didn't even want to do laundry or nothing because she made a certain amount of money. So, like, what kind of shit is that? And the nigga work and get and make money too, though. So he got a job, but he don't make more money than you. So you want him to cook and clean this shit.
Cooking.
Yeah. So, like, and it's really women that's like that, though. It's really,
like some get back.
Yeah, but it's really women that's like that, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, and then they get this fake confidence of, about themselves. And we all can get broke down, though. So it's just like really understanding, like, what's out.
Yo, you was about to go in. Say it. What's the fake confidence about what? Fake confidence about what?
Man, about their standards. Like, about where, look at Bob with the eye. Like, look, about their standards and where they fall at, though.
Know. Our viewers need to know.
Right. It's just
okay. So, question: if it's like, okay, if she got everything she kind of needs, like, type deal, you're saying the everyday guy it's not gonna appease to her, right? I guess, like, the if we're talking about the majority of women who are kind of breadwinners, right? That's kind of the deal we're like getting at.
Yeah,
so don't you think she's not
situation.
made for an everyday guy? You know, maybe aim higher. Shit.
Right now to your
like,
point
aim
though,
lower.
right?
I'm like, aim higher.
Look, now listen. Now, one of my homegirls, this the part that irritated me. Like, I got a homegirl that's, you know, very successful, like very, very successful and shit like that, right? So she say a lot of her female friends tell her she should date a white man because she's like in the doctoring world and all that kind of stuff. Not a doctor, but you know, with them all them different degrees, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she says that a lot of her friends said she should date a white man. You know what I mean? So to me, I was like, what does dating a white man have to do with anything and shit though? But she had a whole bunch of list of shit about that. We could talk about that part another day though. but her it's just her like the level of where like a successful woman that doesn't have an even kill kind of mindset though. You can definitely be a successful woman, but just have an understanding of, you know, being compatible, like compatibility with somebody and being able to be in a relationship though without putting extra shit on it just because you're at a certain level. That if you probably wasn't at that level, you probably wouldn't even be putting on it. And just like the conversation we was having, I think last week when it comes to values and shit like that, though, that was the person I was talking about that was putting values on a dollar, you know, making your values a dollar amount of how much money you make. You know what I'm saying? So I think a successful woman can, you know, devalue a man that's probably a good man just because he might make 20,000-30,000 less than her or some shit. It's just the standards. Like,
I feel like that's something that, right. But you also like, that's also something that as soon as you start to like really elevate like that, that's something I feel like that's something like the people around you, like society starts to view you. They start to put you in this box of like, oh, like, you know, you see the difference between when you're up and when you're down. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you definitely see the difference. Like, and then even like with women, I tell them all the time, like, you're gonna get a different treatment versus like when you get ready for like, I'm about to slay the day versus like when you don't give a fuck, you're gonna get a different treatment. Like, that's just is what it is. That's the world. So right. I feel like before it even starts to be something that you even hear, that's what society's already putting into you. Like, oh, well, you could do this now, you could do that now, or you're here now, or you're whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to yourself whether you have some humble pie or not, I guess. Like, but whatever. Does feel different than being wanted?
Wait, does what?
Men? Is not being needed different than being wanted?
Does not
when it comes needed, like for men.
Not being needed different than being wanted.
Like say if she don't need you, but she wants you.
Oh, I love that. I love a woman that I look, Pop. I love a woman that don't need me. You know what I'm saying? But want me? Come on, shit. That's the best feeling though, right there though. You know what I mean? That's the best feeling though. Yeah, don't need me, but you want me. I'm coming. Shit.
Do you think on being with respected?
Say that one more time, Pop. You sounded like Optimus a little bit.
Do you feel like men equate being needed with respected?
Yes. A lot of men that really don't just really understand like what it is though. It's just the perspective of how each individual man probably think about a situation. Like me personally, like I said, if she don't need me, but she want me, I'm rolling with that though. But I could say this too though. If she need me, it's nothing wrong with that either though. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them ones right there too though. You know what I mean? So that's not a big deal though. But definitely if she don't need me and she just want me, yeah, let's slide in.
Nice. I feel like it's I definitely agree with what you said about, I feel like men equate being needed with not even just respect, with being respected, but almost I would even say it's like necessary for their ego to have to be needed in a way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if a man's not aware of that, that causes all types of emotional issues. Because let you be with someone who is cool, who's like, you know, who's not worried about what you're making and none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, whatever. Like, I'm not worried about that. Like, cool. They don't stress you about your pockets. None of that. But she might be elevating and you're trying to figure stuff out. Or who knows, maybe, you know, it's a slower grind for you or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that starts to eat at the man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that really starts to eat at like a certain type of man. Let me say it like that. Starts to eat at a certain type of man. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you really aren't pressed like that, like your success drives some type of envy, no matter how that looks like.
You know what's you right though. It depends on the type of man though, because like just say like if I was in a situation where like my wife or whatever made a substantial amount more money than I made, shit, I'm rooting that shit on. No, I'm supporting any way I can support, and you know what I'm saying? We you know what I'm saying? We good. I'm not finna be sitting up with like envy, like, oh nigga, like it wouldn't bother me though. I'm a bigger up, like shit, what else you trying to do or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't bother me the fact that, you know, she made more money than me, like I said, or she didn't need me financially or you know what I mean, or whatever. Because if she didn't need me financially, but she still needed me emotionally, she still needed me physically, you know, that's enough right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, need me in that way. That's even better. We connecting on them levels and shit though. You know what I mean? We only got to get to the pocket part if it's an emergency. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
I feel like it's a misalignment thing at the end of the day. Right. Like when people hop on social media and they're just looking at this and that or what it should look like, what it shouldn't, like our comments always go up when it comes to like these topics, these relationship topics. And it's always like people are worried about what the next one's doing. Why? Why are you worried about all these fake people? Or just like, you know what I'm saying? Like the why? I worked with this man. He was like, I remember them when they like first started, like his wife really wanted to be a lawyer because like all her life growing up, she never knew families that could afford one. So she really, that was her mission, to always be a lawyer. And he was working, like bragging about it. My wife's in law school. We finna like, listen, she in law school. She did the rest. We got to get her this. He was so happy that she was really pursuing law school. Like, and she ended up like really, she keeps grinding even till this day. Every time I pop in on her Instagram, she's always doing something different. She passed law school, you know, shout out to her. She's awesome. Right. And then later on, she ends up, like, or they, you know, they're married or whatever. So, but they ended up opening up like a little tavern, you know what I'm saying? Like food and drinks, like a little small, like tavern or whatever. And that was just his shit that he ran. So she like, it's super dope. Like he just really was, I just always remember him being so gun-ho. My wife about to be a lawyer, y'all. She about to be a lawyer. Like, and
that's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Right. She held all of us down. Okay. Anytime we needed some advice, Like, listen, shout out to her. But yeah, and then when it came time for him, his thing, like, and he found the perfect opportunity, you know, with the perfect spot that was going out of business or whatever the case was, they took over. And that's just his shit. And I'm like, listen, I love them down. Love them down. But no one ever, like, I remember that time, nobody ever said anything about, like, your wife's about to be there was no jokes that was cracking. Like, it was just like, it was always support. It was always support. Like, yeah, he was like, nah. He was so serious about her getting her schooling in too. He's like, no, she needs a rest today. She got a lot on her plate. It's like, yo, shout out to y'all in the partnership.
That's right. That's right.
Date in your alignment, man. Date in your alignment. If you even gotta, and one thing I do want to say, if you even gotta compare somebody to something you've seen online or whatever, please just fix whatever you got, like, going on internally. Like, no one should be bringing up nothing online. Okay, like, nothing on.
No question.
Yo, that should be the last conversation y'all should have. Is, well, according to society.
Man, how do you
mean?
Right. Hey, look, before we get up out of here, Pop, look, I want to ask you this, though. 50 got an album coming out or something? That nigga beefing with everybody, yeah.
He got a lot of projects coming up.
You seen that shit with T.I.?
I seen, like, his son's response, and I just shut off my internet for the day. I was like, yo.
Oh, you seen King response? Yeah, I seen that shit too yesterday.
Listen, you can't be cool with me if you don't have some dark ass humor. Like, I could have some dark ass humor. I can laugh at the wrong times. Like, I stay laughing. So if you're gonna get offended by something that I laugh at, just turn off this live now. Okay,
so look,
I was laughing.
So look, you think by 50 putting that picture of Tiny up, you know, you think King was right for saying what he said? Like, straight up though, you think you know what I mean?
Listen, like, I can't bullshit. I just got on a cousin about what they're posting on the internet because they have kids. I just got on one of my cousins about that. You know, it's like, you got kids. So when you start, you know what I'm saying? It's not whatever you're doing is not just going to affect you. You have young kids, you know what I'm saying? Teen kids, you know? So they're on there. Their friends are on there. So it's just like one of them things. It's like, even if you could say whatever you want to this young man, but you talk about his mama.
So all fair in love and war, right?
You can't tell somebody what to do when they're beefing.
Ain't no question.
I just feel like you can't just start calling rules out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one thing I will say though.
Go ahead, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Look, 50 a cold nigga though, right? Because T.I. said they talked about announcing a versus between both of them, right? He said they talked about it in L.A. He said, yeah, we talked about it in L.A. Whoa. He said, but then when I said, he said, yeah, I'm gonna come with it first, and then, you know, you just follow up. And then this nigga 50 act like he didn't know what the nigga was talking about. That nigga said.
But see, I feel like that is that's his MO. Like, I feel like, you know, and I'm like, for one, let's start off with this. I don't feel like 50 and T.I. should do a versus. I feel like they got two different sounds. I don't see it. I feel like I would see T.I. and Wayne before I see T.I. and 50. I don't see it.
I could see T.I. and 50 though.
I don't see it. I would want to see T.I. battling somebody from the South. That's what I would really want to see. I would really want to see that. And I feel like that's why, well, for a number of reasons.
He probably killed Wayne. He probably killed Wayne, no?
No. T.I. kill Wayne? You're wildin'.
Yeah.
But I would love to watch that. That would be close. That would be close. Yes, that would be dope.
It'll be close. It'll be close though. But I give it to T.I. though, because like T.I. got more songs that's like, you know, he got the songs for the women. He got like the heartfelt shit. He got a lot of songs like that though. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne might got like 2 or 3 of those kind of songs and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No. Yeah. But you know what? It's like I feel like if Wayne was to do a versus, he got to bring out at least a couple from the mixtapes. That's one thing I'm like,
because his mixtapes was
you know
big.
What I'm saying?
I already got one in my head, and I'm like,
right, man. Like I want to hear Cannon. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear anything with DJ Drama. You know, I want to hear some of the Bring the Droughts out. You know, like I want to hear some like. But that I doubt that would happen though. Like to be real, and they're not going to whip out their mixtape stuff. But he would slaughter. Like if he did, he would slaughter. You know what I'm saying?
So if you feel if you feel like he would slaughter him, then name somebody else from the South T.I. should go up against then. If you feel like it's going to be a landslide, Wayne.
Someone I didn't say it would be a landslide with Wayne, but I said if the mixtapes were to come out with anybody, it'd be. But they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. Who else? I don't listen to too much Southern rap. Luda. That was the first one I said I thought about was Luda, but Luda went against Nelly. But I feel like Luda needs another.
Yeah, Luda and T.I. That's a good one, though.
I would say Luda and T.I.
No. Yeah, Luda and T.I.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
But listen,
I think T.I. will win.
But I feel like we also had a different style of music that we came from a place where it was like we were right where hip hop was built. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't mess with Southern rap like that. But when T.I. comes out, his fan base is so strong. Like I seen him at the BET Awards. I was surprised at how many people was on their feet. Like how he turned up that whole crowd. I was like shocked. I knew he was fire, don't get me wrong, but like I didn't know his fan base was like solid like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
T.I. got
right. And I seen it firsthand and I was like, okay, like I knew they were bangers, but like I didn't know they fucked with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was shocked. So I was like, okay. And then I started to get a little bit a lot of people out here show mad love to T.I. Like the West loves T.I. Sure. You know, but Luda, I feel like Luda didn't get enough. Like he needs to make a comeback. Ludacris, like he just drop a random freestyle, come back on the map.
He did. He dropped a freestyle like
do a cover
a couple
song.
Months ago. He did one like a couple months ago.
I want him to get bored, take a legendary beat, and just freestyle real quick. I want just real quick. Quick. I don't know who I would put up against 50, but I wouldn't do T.I. I would not do T.I. Me personally. I feel like their sounds are too different. I get it. That's part of the reason. But like Jeezy against Gucci, that's what made it so like intense. Besides the controversy they had, like they had similar sounds, eras, all that. It was like literally a competition. Like the shit's close. You know, Dipset and the Lox. You know, at first I was like, why the fuck are they two different eras type thing? But like it was good because it was like they both knew the type of ignorance they was coming with. Like, you know, like it was good, you know? So it's like things like that, you get them where like their sounds are a little like kind of similar in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't necessarily got to be from the same city or whatever, but I don't know.
But that's why I said with I think it'll work with 50 and T.I. though, because they got like club songs, they got songs for the women, they got songs talking about, you know what I mean, the woo wop, and you know, T.I. got that south sound, you know what I'm saying, for sure, but it's not just overbearing and shit though, you know what I'm saying, and
That's
50
true.
got 50 got that
He's not super south.
Yeah, and 50 got that slow bop to him too, though. That's kind of like the South, like how, you know what I mean? Not to say he rap like motherfuckers from the South, but he got that slow flow type
he could
shit,
mix
though.
in it.
Yeah. So that's why I think it'll work with both of them and shit, though. And they was cracking around. Well, T.I. came in a little bit after, though, but yeah, they was cracking around the same time and shit, too, though.
I'll have to like maybe listen to some songs back to back and see. Right, I gotta listen to some more T.I. I don't know.
Oh,
but
you
like,
not
to answer your question about
yeah.
I know. That's the first person I thought of too. He would have been on my head.
Man.
On my head. But when it comes to the beef, I mean, two things. For one, yeah, you talking about, I mean, it's one thing if it was T.I., you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even that, like, if you want to defend your wife, I'm not the one to give backlash for that. How people was coming at Will Smith and what's his name? Swiss Beats for defending their women. I was just like, leave him alone. leave him alone. Y'all, like, leave him alone, you know? But like, this is this kid's mom. All bets are off when it comes to my parents. The fuck? Like, fuck you and your dead mama. Like, the fuck? Like, it's a little rough, but I mean, hey, it is what it is.
That nigga 50 probably laughed at that shit though.
I bet he did. He probably like,
yeah, he probably laughed
I bet
at
he
that
did.
shit. Like, man, he don't care about
first
that.
Thing I
like,
thought, right. But one thing I will say though is that, like, I'm surprised. Well, I guess it's different. I guess like, I'm surprised like T.I. didn't like see this coming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, with like, he's talked about before about just beefing. I mean, that's just what he does. Oh, we got a project coming out. Fuck you, all that you're about. People from the South ain't playing that. No. They do not, like, you know what I'm saying? Not playing them games. Like,
then it's like if you spoke to a nigga, if you spoke to a nigga, that's anywhere though. Like, if we spoke and we said, okay, we gonna run this play. This is a play, we finna run this play to get the verses cracking. You know what I mean? And then a nigga renege. I'll probably do some shit like this though before I did it though. I'd call a nigga first, like, nigga, is we doing this or what? You know what I'm saying? Before a nigga just jump out there type shit though. But like,
I don't even think it was necessarily a renege. I think it was part of the play. But that's what I'm saying. If you don't know 50, like, yes, I feel like absolutely it was part of the play.
Shit, though. That's some fake ass shit though, right there though.
That's what you call what do you call it?
Marketing.
Oh, yeah, marketing. I can put it like that. Man. But that's a form of marketing that's always worked 50. Even now, like, you'll be like, y'all see what 50 said today? Like, it's always a form that the marketing that's literally worked for that man. So that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised T.I. didn't see him in. But again, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't like see a little bit of that in like moving. You know what? Like, you don't peep it at all, bitch.
You know what I'm thinking though? I mean, it could like a lot of these motherfuckers in podcasting do. They run plays like they beefing with each other or whatever, and they really not beefing with each other. They just be trying to run the numbers up or whatever though. So I know T.I. album coming out soon, or it dropped already. Well, he got an album coming out soon, and he got a new single that's cracking, that's blowing up. So it's right on time for that. So in the realm of marketing, I think it helped for T.I. like a motherfucker though, because his song is booming. It's on TikTok. It's on. You know, it's
It
just
helps
cracking.
both parties.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in his book, I want to say 50 said the only one who really understood the play when it came to the beef and was happy about it was Kanye. Because he did a little beef back then with him.
Oh yeah.
Like when both had albums coming out and they're like, listen, they'd move their album, like it would be in the same era that it would drop, move it a little bit closer, run a competition. Let's throw some beef in the air.
Yeah, they
And
went on one.
Kanye was all for it. He was happy about it. You know, right. It was like, and he's always done this. He's just like, all right, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm surprised, like, yeah, I didn't catch it, but at the same time, like, he looked upset. He really was upset.
Man.
He's like, man, we spoke about this. Like, you know, like, I don't know. He's not catching it. He should have just, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. Not everybody plays like that. Not everybody thinks that's a joke. It is what it is.
Yeah, ain't no question, man. Look. So we want to thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. This is Best Way to Smoke Unfiltered. Make sure you follow us. Follow us where?
Best Way to Smoke. The number 2
Man.
smoke.
Yep. I'm Big J. Make sure you stay elevated.
This is C.Pop. See you next Monday, y'all. Tap in.
Bye. Tap in. Yeah, it's crazy. Pop.
Yeah, you know me, got the tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke.